Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man, and in the last episode we finished a big battle with the Alliance, and we won. And after that, Thancred wanted to talk to me, so let's go see what he's got to holler about. Said your goodbyes? In all the years I've known Raban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Asgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Erosian Alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Roland. You made this happen. Yeah, I'm going to take the bow. Probably won't use it, but I'm going to take it. I've learned the emote victory. Let's see what that is. What's with the music? I had that turned off. Hang on a sec. All right, let's check out that emote victory. There it is. All right, let's get a little closer. Cocky. All right. Oh, I don't want to talk to Lucia. Emmerich. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You've brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There's not left but the return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. The Conquering Heroes. Bye, Hilda. Thank you.
My lord!
It's Onorot.
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Onorwa.
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it. Which I...
Oh, I
I
messed
see.
up.
And to think I was worried sick over you.
Did he say something about scars being manly? I missed it. I cut him off. Darn it. I hate when I do that.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean Alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
I did it again. I cut him off.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
They like summoning
I will send
things.
word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations.
I mean, they summon me all the time when they need me, and now they're summoning the dragons? How's that going to go over?
Emanelaine, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
What a schmuck. And it looks to be a nice day. It's not snowing or anything.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
Well, what else can go wrong? They're trying to get this celebration out of the way.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Well, we'll see. Hey, you like my cowboy hat? Well, I am shooting a 6-shooter. Or an 18-shooter, I don't know what it is. They say you dueled General Ruban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. Well, where were you? After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Totaro. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. Well, that's not exactly false. It kind of is an impasse. What do we do now? I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say, though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest and see if Lord Atterall has need of our assistance. All right, back to Falcon's Nest. Yeah, I may have mentioned this before. In most games, I turn the music off because I find it distracting. This game has some beautiful, beautiful music. And so I like to leave it on, but not as loud as... I don't know what happened. I think I must have messed with volume controls or something. Oh, where are we going? I was flying off into the distance. No. Well met, Master Painter. Thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonor his house. But you, my lord, we owe everything. As you can see, we've made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend. And so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves. Is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Oh, that tea is hot. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but I didn't have my morning tea and I missed it. So I thought, well, it's never too late for a cup of tea, is it? Well, there you have it. We've been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? Actually, no. I just want to get it over with. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. What is that? Epochal? I'm not sure if I know what that word is. Oh, there are a lot of people here. Holy smokes. Waiting for the big reveal. Hey, the gang's all here. Don't jump.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Well, what's going to happen now? You know something's got to happen. Oh, it's her again.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Oh no, what you gonna do?
Have I ever done otherwise?
Yeah, she's in love. Does he know it, I wonder? Here she comes.
Look!
The White Dragon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer.
And it's a beautiful day. Wow. Big crowd.
Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me!
Don't hold back.
Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Better answer correctly.
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
Father and his beloved, as they were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
Never!
Oh, here we go. Is that Estinian?
Your bow!
Well, shoot. And where in the hell am I? Nidhogg. It's Nidhogg. He's got control.
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thordan? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. Till the coming of that day, look you on your sins and despair, for none shall scape my wrath. None shall scape my revenge!
Took you long enough to get up here.
7 hells.
I'm gonna have to fight him again, aren't I?
Damn you, Nidhogg.
I guess I put a spoiler on it, didn't it?
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
You tell him, sister.
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
The thing is, he's already dead.
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg!
It's the first time in a long time I've seen Alphino show his age. Being so young, he doesn't know what to do. Yeah? What? What? You want me to kill him? We'll see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how in the hell he became this, because we killed him. He's dead. This is his shade. Somehow. It's magic, of course. Dragons are magic. I mean, all their power in their eyes, you can pull their eyes out, and they're just perfectly fine. They can put them back in. There they go, the last of the guests. Having some come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. For a mercy, Vidnofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. The dragon was spared away to Annex Trin to receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thordan, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us, stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Estinian. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, this latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow scion, but to you, Roland, my friend. But not here, no. But of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. All right, set out there. Well, that was a terrible turn of events, was it not? Man, it surely looked like he killed the dragon, but evidently she's not dead. Why was it so nice there? It's foggy just outside the gate. Weird. Can I get in? Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. It's kind of a gloomy room, really. You'd add some color to it, some light.
Forgive me. That took longer than expected.
No kidding. It took you that long to find cups that big?
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss.
That's what Harshafant did to us. He brought in something steamy.
It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I. In our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshfang called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her.
Yeah, we all did.
Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was.
What, murder?
I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him.
Okay. How do we do that?
When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
We will find a way to save him.
We will. I know we will.
Thank you, Roland. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course, such is the infectious power of hope. Right. Well, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one night. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fortom's Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. I don't know what the other Scions have to do with this. I'm the one that has to fight. And if I say we're going to help Estinian, how are they going to stop me? Back to Ishgard. I used to call it Itchguard. Get some lotion. We're itching for Itchguard. It's all that metal armor they wear and leather. They put that teleport too far away. They should have it right there by the damn gate. And you know they're rebuilding the city because it was kind of destroyed by all the dragon wars and stuff. You'd think that the first thing they'd fix would be the spot where you come in. You know, the first thing you see is just run down and tore up and... But then again, I suppose maybe they're fixing the living quarters because that would be important too, wouldn't it? Yet again we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to the manor. Lost, uncertain, we were granted succor in our own hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favor. Hear, hear. Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Papalymo, or if we gave up hope of bringing Menphilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Menphilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiark and Hydaelyn, and any of the Ascient's aspirations. But for all that has been revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be very easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. If he says so. You've learned the emote battle stance. All right, let's check that one out. Oh, well, gonna have to wait.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay, all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
What she's saying, Krile thinks she's going to turn into Matoya.
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Yep, there's a bad guy again. But Estinian's got him in his view.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
From the Memoirs of Count Edmund de Fortoms, Heavensward, The Gears of Change. Oh, look, it's Papalimo and Ida. Caution, Ida, that is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. Okay, let's walk really slow. It's so dramatic. The griffin. That's supposed to be a griffin. Okay, before we talk to this knight, let's see what that other emote is like. Let's... what was it? Battle something. Battle stance. There it is right there. Sweet. All right. That was cool. As Master Painter. Ah, Master Painter. It is well that you're here. You're wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Of course he does. What now? Ah, Roland, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of Estinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Azys Law, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Y'shtola and Kryl for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad am I that I did, for it would seem they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Okay. Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Excelente.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humors.
Takes your cares away, huh?
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Slow down.
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we?
That's what I said.
Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
Maybe.
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Yeah, basically, you know, he was already struggling with the first one. When he grabbed the second one, I mean, he got this look, and his body was twisted, and you could see the anguish in his face as he was trying to stop that thing coming into him. So he was fighting for his life.
When he appeared at Fulcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered.
Get a dictionary, boy.
As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I'd sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
Yeah. She means Estinian is still there.
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
True.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation.
Oh, man, I did it again.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
For some reason today, my thumb has just been twitching. That's the control. My thumb's on the A button that continues it on, and I keep hitting it. To be fair, I've mentioned before in a previous episode that I played this game so many times that I don't listen to any of the narrative. I just click through it. When I come up to somebody and they start talking, I just click right through it because I've seen it so many times. How'd they do that all at once?
I found you at last.
En revoir. Yes?
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Well, that'd be us, I guess.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Okay.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
See how demanding he is of me? I didn't even get to have a drink or nothing.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Don't I always? That's my job, babysit the little shit. Pardon my French.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
All right. Well, with that, I'm a little bit over on time, so I'm going to end it here. And when we come back, we'll find out what Emmerich wants. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you then. Ta-ta for now.